Hey guys, welcome to Pet Rambles. I'm Pet and I'm going to ramble about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, The Art of. I do like to collect art books. I've been doing it for a good number of years, and this is part of a series where I'm going to show you stuff from my collection because I do have a lot of stuff in my collection. And I actually showed you last month other things from Kingdom Come Deliverance that arrived, but today I'm going to show you, as I've said, this. Then another part of my collection is this mug from Kingdom Come Deliverance, which is fairly cute. The drawings are not really that in your face, but I do like the shape of the mug. It's not that generic, doesn't have that generic shape. And then another thing that I've ordered were some socks, Kingdom Come Deliverance socks, which I'm not going to wear right now because it's mid-summer, it's June. But yeah, the main focus is this Art of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and when I've ordered this, I also got like 2 prints of it. They are not like rolled up prints, so there will be some creases. I'm not sure if I'm going to frame them or not. I think this is the one with Henry, if you are familiar with art, and this is a map, and I love maps, old Kutna. And then on the other side we also have other things. So yeah, it's pretty cute that the prints were, like a gift and so on. But yeah, anyway, the main focus, the Art of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. It is fairly thick, as you can see here. It is in partnership with X Zone, and from them I've ordered the music and the map and something else. Oh, the coasters, I forgot. In the last video I also showcased you those ceramic coasters. There are 4 in total. They are fairly cute. I'm using one of them. So yeah, let's look at the Art of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'm not going to go over all, I will go over all the pages, but I will be pretty fast, not going to read too much. But this is what you can expect. 378 pages in total, so as I've said, it is pretty thick. And you do get into game environment, common folk, nobility, the church, and you do have text. When I haven't read too many things out of it, but yeah, I've only watched, looked at some of the artwork, and yeah, whenever a chapter is starting, you get a little bit of text, a bit of more things. And I will get soon to some pages which is like, see this one, it's opening up like this. There are a lot of pages who are opening up, as you can see. So this is a fairly nice thing, I guess. You do need to be careful when you are turning on the pages so you don't mess them up, but just noticed that right now. But yeah, it is fairly nice to see. I'm thinking that I have so many art books in my collection that I'm not really sure why. It started when I was buying some collector's editions from some games and they come with art book, and then I started to buy other art books from games I like. I'm not really sure why. I keep telling myself that it's for reference, but for reference for what? I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing any kind of games right now. But yeah, common folk, a glimpse of everyday life. I do remember reading last night something about, maybe I will get to that page at some point, about how they were building charcoal. And this is something that I also liked in the game, and how life was being represented. And you can just lose yourself by walking around and see what people are doing. Crafts, and I think this is where I was just saying. So maybe not. So you do have sketches, you do have low renderings, you do have final renderings. I do like this high level of sketches, like map. I do like maps. I think I've said that before. I do like maps, and I do like how, it's kind of like telling you a story. When I was little and I was drawing up maps, I was always like, this is where this person is living, this is where this person is living. It was kind of like playing by drawing. And see, low rendering. Ooh, not gonna show that. It's the loading screen from the baths. We even have, if I remember at the end, we do have the animal husbandry. We do have the UI parts of the game. But yeah, I think you're kind of getting an idea what to expect from this book. But I'm still going to go to read mud, silver, more stuff about silver. And I think this is what I wanted to show you. Yeah, this thing. In the first game, I didn't have time to set up everything properly. And this is how, they were like, the horses were moving and they were like drilling, milling, whatever, how you call it. So it's interesting to see how people from years and years ago, they were doing this laborious work just to extract silver, do charcoal and other things. Nobility, castle and fortresses. Nebakov. Semin, shuttle fortress. Yeah. So it's a mixture of those drawings. Trotsky castles, castle, not Malashov, and Petshek, military encampment. So yeah, I'm only at the half of it, and I'm just going through the pages. Weapons and technology. I remember that screen. Yeah, something that was interesting in this game with the fact, they added guns. I've never really used them, only a couple of times to get an achievement. But yeah, the sword was way too overpowered. I haven't used even the hammers, again, only a couple of times. And when it comes to bows or crossbows, I used bows. Kumans, I like the shields and how they were drawn. The church, sacred sites. I will get more immersed once I'm going to read the text and whatnot, but yeah. Faith. It's kind of like an interesting way how they've split it up. Like you wouldn't have thought that Fate is a chapter in an art book, right? But if you are to look at it, what do we see under Fate? We see the cemetery, we see skulls, we see a little bit of graves, people hanged again. I guess that's related to Fate. Kuttenberg, founding of the city. That was really nice when it comes with the game. I was like, I played the game for like 30 hours and I was like, this arc is kind of like at the end, but I hope that the game is not going to end. I do expect something bigger, and then you travel and you see this even bigger map with this really, really big city. I was very excited when I went to that city, and I still haven't discovered all of the game, like under the city. I only went a few times. First time by mistake, I was like, okay, I think I'm going to use those underground levels, but I haven't. Only a few times, as I've said. But yeah, this was interesting. I really love how they look at the parcels. I like those technical drawings, kind of architecture. Again, so it is a very hefty book. And if you are a fan of the game, I do believe, hey, characters, historical figures. Jan Jitska, renderings, concept arts, Jobst of Moravia, Radzik, Hanus, Semin, Hanik the Dry Devil. That haircut. Peter, Otto, Hans, Sigismund. That was really interesting when they showcased Sigismund during that. They had to make an impact on how they showcase him fight, because you only hear about him, but then when you finally hear him. Godwin, I also like that ways on how you're playing as him. Catherine has been an interesting character. And most of Mali, again, an interesting character. Rosa, another interesting, cute character. Ishvan, yeah. Rabbi, medieval fashion. Now we see a lot of fashion elements and items and whatnot. Haircuts, behind the curtain, user interface. So yeah, this one was interesting because I don't think I've seen icons and then how some of the icons were drew up, and then if you open this is the actual interface of the game. This was interesting when I saw it. I don't remember, on some games you don't really have a chapter on UI and how they've built some of the things. Those type of drawings from the codex I absolutely loved. Yeah, from herbs, medicine and whatnot, all the icons of the rabbit. Rabbit has been kind of an important kind of character, right? Nomad camp, yeah, maps. I absolutely love maps and how they've done it. I actually have, I've showed it one of the older videos. I've showed some of the paintings, not paintings, the metal prints from this plate that I've got from years and years and years ago. So yeah, this was it. I just wanted to showcase you this Art of Kingdom Come Deliverance. I do hope you enjoyed this, and in the next episode, I'm not sure what I'm going to show you, but I'm going to show you something interesting. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you soon. Goodbye.